It's number 1 versus number 2. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Will kick this away and start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Steps out at the 22. Not quite where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. Handoff from the shotgun. And that run goes nowhere against this fired-up defense. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And he'll drop back here on third down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. He's going to pull it down and run. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a first and goal. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. He's in the clear. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, an easy throw, an easy read, and an easy catch for the touchdown. I thought the receiver might have to call a fair catch. He was so open.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Alexander. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kurt. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back nine of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Trying to find room. It's Davidson. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it here. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Pressure is coming. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
That's reeled in. It's Davidson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain of that completion. Up here trying to make something happen on the 3rd and long. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
It's a bunch formation. The back's got it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Back to throw. It's Klubnik. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Ball handed off. Soccer with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Lacey. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. Looking for some space. It's Lacey. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. The shotgun running play call. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. He keeps it on the design run. And the Rebels pick up enough yardage for a first down. No huddle now for the offense. QB keeper all the way. Football comes out. Ball scooped up by the defense.
Look at that shit, nigga. We're not going for that glitchy shit. Hit, nigga.
Man, Chris, we could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense the fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Receiver in motion now. On the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Wallace. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Alexander. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Makes the catch. It's Wallace. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Rebels will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Alexander.
Gotta find something, y'all. Here it goes.
The 44. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown.
Niggas be cheating. Like,
Great
that
job
shit is
here by
lame.
the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Close to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down at the 5.
Oh, geez, made it.
On the completion.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
The Tigers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Trying to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive players on offense.
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught over the middle. It's Wallace. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. And the Rebels will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is
the pass rush gets home. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Ray. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. Looks like the defense has it.
Slow that weak ass shit down. Them niggas tired.
This defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down play coming up. To the air, it's Klubnik. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for this 6 points.
31, Ole Miss, 14.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Lacey. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Loss of 11 on the play.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Now he's bringing it back. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for a gap. It's Davidson. And the defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job here by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
A lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Offense looking to throw the ball. He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Ole Miss 14.
Bringing it out, it's Alexander. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Looking deep for late game heroics. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Clemson.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score. Clemson 45, Ole Miss 14.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. And he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This one has been a beatdown for the ages. A demolition, an evisceration. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Quick throw to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Looking for a man. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
To the tight end. Forced out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure is coming. And the pass falls incomplete as the game comes to a close. Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.